Let us turn our attention to football then, and joining me in the studio is Tony Mepham. And Tony, we've got to start with Corinthians. 10-2 they won away at Douglas Athletic, who said they were disappointed with their display today. But Corinthians now are 4 points clear, having played the same number of games now as Russian.
Yeah, and it was a good win for them because at lunchtime we touched on it with Paul that it's a tricky ground to play on, Tim, and with the weather that came down, but credit to Douglas Athletic, pitch inspection, Corinthians were there as well, and the pitch was fine and they got on with it, and it was a brilliant start by Corinthians. I think they were 4-0 up after 16 minutes, so incredible. I think Sean Doyle with 2, a penalty from Steve Whitley, and Dan Simpson got 1 as well, but it was going nice, and I think it went up to 8-2, I think it was, maybe a bit before. Mikey Callister got sent off after him scoring a goal for Douglas Athletic in the start, or towards the start of the second half, but Corinthians then exploited that, so it ended up 2-10. So it was 2 goal scorers for Douglas Athletic, Will Penn-Hulrick and Mikey Callister before getting sent off, got the second. But for Corinthians, good day in the end. Dan Simpson with 2, Sean Doyle with 3, Steve Whitley as well with a hat-trick, 1 from the penalty spot. Chrissy Cannell got 1 and Rona McDonald. So a great display from what I'm hearing. And on a tricky fixture, they've got the 3 points and, as you say, move a little bit clearer away from Russian.
Yep, they do indeed. It confirmed now in third, and that's just a point behind Russian. Have played a game more, though. The game you were at, St Mary's eventually fought back to win 5-2 against Douglas Royal.
They did, and it was a really good game, this, Tim, because as I touched on earlier, I just thought Douglas Royal might get something out of this one, and a draw might look a possibility. But the way it started, I think it was the first 3-4 minutes, Tom Weir with a cracking header, a lot of pace on it, good crossover, and made it 1-0. But then the second goal, I don't know who they're going to give it to. I asked Jamie, did he get a touch to it? Did he put it over the line? He said he did, so that'll do for me. And if Dominic McCarry Brennan isn't very happy with that, we'll speak to Jamie. We'll let them 2 players battle it out. But let's give it to the effort to Dominic McCarry Brennan. And I've been hearing a lot about this guy. He's a whisper of a lad. He's only, 16 years of age or something like that. But my word, the goal was made from him, really, because it looked as if the ball was going to go out of play. He managed to get it back in with his left foot, and it was trickling over the line. But St Mary's were coming in to clear it. But for them, just to make sure, Jamie Agnew put it over the line to make it 1-1. And then, absolute stormer of a goal, Kyle Watson, who's making a real name for himself for Douglas Royal, another promising young lad coming through, and it was low, he kept it low, great technique, great strike, loads of power on it, and the goalkeeper stood no chance. Kirill Velev, he went to his right hand side, good direction for him, but he just couldn't keep it out, and 2-1 it is to Royal. And Royal actually did really well. I know St Mary's had chances, they missed them. Steve Priestnell will look at it and go, it's just one of them days where shots on target, hit the post, hit the bar, everything, but it just wouldn't go in for him. And it was Jack McVeigh, I think it was, who got the equaliser, came in left-hand side, and as Jack does, plenty of pace on the shot, and made it 2-2. Then Tom Meir with another header got a goal. And
thundering header by all accounts.
Thundering one, but Steve Priestnell, they've got here Steve Priestnell as a goal, but I think Matthew Kent-Lloyd got them both. So again, I'll let them
sort it out,
battle it out, because Priestnell hit it, he smashed the bar, came down, and Kent-Lloyd was there to put it over.
We'll give it to Kent-Lloyd just to make sure Steve Priestnell has had one of those days where nothing would go for him.
Exactly, but whoever they want to give it to, it doesn't matter. But it was really good game to watch. It was exciting going right through, and St Mary's, I think that qualifies them, Tim, for the Railway Cup now.
It does.
So congratulations to St Mary's. And, they're still going well. They've lost a lot of players, haven't they? Quality players, but the players that have come in have done really well. When I look at Adam Adebayi, a good player, Carl Clark, is always flair at the back. He keeps things nice and calm. Sammy Gellin works tirelessly with Frank Jones in that midfield. And Joe Canepa's a good player as well, so bodes well. But Douglas Royal should take a lot from that fixture. Got a little comment, Tim, from their manager. I'll see if I can get it up. And the boys are disappointed. We never got anything today, which shows how far we have come and how much they have developed over the last couple of seasons. Marys are the current league champions after all, and it is. Take credit from it. This is a team building process here. Fitzy, Michael Fitzmaurice is doing a great job for them, and the players are bowing up to it as well. And Callum Sherry, again, strong at the back for Douglas Royal.
St George's are virtually in the Railway Cup semi-finals. I say virtually because Ayr could still pip them just on goal difference.
Yeah, they're both on 24 points. And
Ayr have got 2 games to play.
If they get it.
But they need to win them both, and St George's to lose a game.
Exactly. We're looking at it.
St George's are looking comfy, but maybe not. Just wobbling a little at the moment. They've spluttered, I would say, to a 3-2 win over St John's.
Yeah, I think it was a scruffy win, the way Johnny explained it to me, but they got there in the end, and that's the important thing. Callum Taggart got 1 goal for St John's. If someone could text us through 166177, we'll give the other scorer a mention. But Connor Birch got 1. Pekka got a goal, Kieran McNulty, and Sam Ingham with another own goal. I think that's 2 in 3 games possibly for Sam. But it won't bother St George's. It shows 3 points on the board. And St John's getting closer, and there's right little battle going on at the bottom of the table. St John's are improving.
Peel 1, Ayr 2.
And surprised with this one. And when you look at how the goals were scored, or when the time of the goals, Matthew Chauncey with 1 big important goal, that was on 16 minutes, and then Danny Oram made it 2-0 on 29. Danny Lane got 1 back on 34 minutes, so all the goals scored in the first half. Peel couldn't find anything in the second half, and the information I'm getting is that they just need a target man, someone who can put the ball.
And I can tell you as well, information I've got from that is that the Peel keeper, Dawson, had a cracking game, so it could have been more.
Yeah, and it's great to see because Owen's a really good goalkeeper, and it's one of those, I haven't seen Owen for a while. He was a young lad, so he's growing, but he's technically a really good goalkeeper. And it's, again, I keep saying it, let these players develop, because there's some really promising young players coming through, and nice to see Owen holding his nerve, if you like, against a good Ayr United side and impressing people again.
St John's scorers just confirmed as Cal Taggart and Sam Batty with a penalty.
Yep.
Ramsey 0, Laxey 3.
Yeah, and I think Johnny Palmer will be well happy with having Jordan Cooper back. They've had to be patient, haven't they? 2-3 months Jordan's been missing, and they were 2-0 up at half time. So congratulations to Jordan coming back from injury and scoring a goal. Dave Reynolds got 1, and another promising young player coming through the system is Luke Strickett-Moreland with the 3rd goal for Laxey.
I think it's Sam Beattie, actually.
Sam Beattie it is,
rather than
yep.
Batty.
Yep.
So Canada Live Premier League, I think you've got I've got the details here. Yep. Just give you the top. It is Corinthians top, played 11 for 31. Russians second, played 11 for 27. St Mary's third, played 12 for 26. St George's have played 11 for 24, and they're fourth. Laxey are in fifth. They played 12 for 19. And in sixth, Ayr, who've only played 10 for 18. So they can still get to 24 points.
I know one of Ayr's rearranged fixtures is it against Corinthians? I think it is. So, that's
tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one, but they're good enough. They're good enough.
Let's go to JCK Limited Division 2 and Union Mills 7, Braddon 3, I think it was. I think I had it as 2 in the results.
Yeah, another good result. And again, this sounded a little bit tight from what we were hearing at the start, because, Braddon have done well. That result against Ramsey Youth Centre shows that they've pulled the socks up and they're going well. Lee Cura with 2. 1 was from the penalty spot. Jamie Spicer got a goal as well for Braddon. But Union Mills, let's go with Nathan Yates first. An absolute wonder goal from what I'm hearing. So congratulations to Nathan. He's normally the guy at the back stopping the goals going in, but today he's wandered up and lashed one in. Luke Booth got 2. Carl Uren with a goal. Jordan Crawley is having a great season, and Ryan Kelly as well, scoring plenty of goals. So another happy Stephen Fox. I'm sure that Garden Bar will be getting battered again tonight, and a great result for Millers 7-3. They really are looking unstoppable at the moment in Division 2. Ramsey Youth Centre, the only team at the moment, take points away from them.
It was Ramsey Youth Centre 15, Pulrose 0. So Ramsey Youth Centre stays second, but an improved performance maybe from Pulrose, who are restocking, it sounds.
Definitely, and it's great to see that the Manx footballers out there who sort of in between what they want to do are actually helping this club out, and fantastic. As I said at lunchtime, they're a great club. We need to help them. We're all in this together, so let's see if we can get some players in there to keep Pulrose going, because one or two injuries have come in, have depleted them a bit. But for Ramsey Youth Centre today, star Darren Hudson. Darren got 4. Then we got 2 with hat-tricks, Jason Crane and Sean Crawley with a hat-trick. Harry Grant got a couple of goals. Stephen Gross got 1. Graham Kinnish, probably their best player, so his dad says. But Jack Gilbert, your dad would like to see you tidy your room, please. So I'll pass that message on.
Great game up at the stadium. Onken 3, Colby 3. The sides in 4th and 3rd place respectively. Colby were looking comfortable at one point, but a great fight back by Onken and then a fight back by Colby.
Yeah, it was, and credit to both teams. They had a right good battle on here, and it just shows you how much it means to them to try and get maximum 3 points to, maybe get this promotion spot or top 4. And today, as you say, Colby were leading 2-1 at half time. David Thomas with a goal, Tom Beard and Luke Roberts as well with a goal. But for Onken, your usual goal scorers, Barry English got 2. Congratulations, Barry, on passing your driving test this week, and hopefully Dale has bought you a van. And Paul Whitley got a goal as well. So a good day in the end for Onken, and I'm sure I'm steering it a bit.
Malou 7, Jims 3, swiftly moving on for Barry English's sake.
Yeah, Ross Crawford got 1 for Jims, and Connor Dempsey got the other one. I've got 7-2 at half time, if that's right. But for Malou, Doran Tartar got 1, Jamie Skillen got a goal, Patrick Cooper, it's actually Kieran Kreitner who got 3. Jordan's coming in the combi later, and an own goal, so a cracking result that for Malou.
Governors Athletic 1, Foxdale 3.
Yeah, go battle this one, 2-0 at half time. Brett Kitchen I've got here from distance, so well done, Brett. Poor first half performance by Governors, and they'll work on that, I'm sure, in training with Tony Sewell in the week. But for Foxdale today, good day in the office. Jay Chatlerwood got 1, Liam Cannon and Andy Williamson got the other.
Let's go into the Canada Live Combination 1.
Do you want Douglas and District? Have we mentioned that one?
Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon. And yes, Douglas and District 2, Michael 5. And that win for Michael, and they're going reasonably well. Just shows Pulrose there is light at the end of the tunnel when you think of the state Michael were in before the season.
Exactly, and I've spoke to Rob Farragher, who's the manager on this, and he said, he's really chuffed with the atmosphere at the club, and if they can build on that and players coming back in, it helps things. But Tony Pinto got 1, George Brockhouse got a goal, Fraser Campbell, Gary Rice and an own goal. Michael led at half-time, 3-0. But for D&D it was Mark Quirk who got a goal from the penalty spot, and Daniel Kinley got the other.
Now we can go to the Canada Live Combination 1.
Yep.
And the leaders, Corinthians, their match postponed today.
Actually, Tim, that game's awarded to Corinthians.
It'll go
Douglas
to Corinthians,
Athletic couldn't field a team.
Peel maintain being 8 points back with a 6-2 win at Ayr. Yeah,
2 stars in this one. Aaron Costain with 3, and Tom Brown, another promising young player coming through Peel's youth system. And Aaron's first goal, Tim, in this hat-trick he got today was his 200th for the club. So congratulations. Wow. And I'm sure there's a free bar in the Baltic. It was 3-1 at half-time, 6-2 at the end. We haven't got... Yes, we have. Thank you, Jamie. Jamie Skillen got a goal, and Zach Shashka, got the other one for Ayers combination.
Laxey 4, Ramsey 1. Bit of a surprise.
It is. And let's see if we've got the goal scorers for Laxey's combi. No, we haven't. But we do have Ramsey's goal scorer. And well done to him. Anthony Bale got the goal for Ramsey. Well done, Anthony.
And what a good win from the bottom side. They're not now because they've moved above Douglas Athletic and Douglas Royal as a result. But Moran 5, Old Boys 0.
Yeah, credit to Moran. A little bit of a story to it. I think Moran were lucky a little bit today because, the combination, or the first team game, I should say, was postponed. So it allowed 2 or 3 players to step up. And I noticed one name there, or 2 names, Joey Rothwell and Adam Meelan, who got a goal apiece. Ryan Dean got 1. George Alexander, got 1. and Tom Downward got a goal for Moran. So cracking result for them, and as you say, 3 points and lifts them up a little bit.
The other games were postponed, so in combination 2, it was Colby 1, Onken 3.
1-1 at half-time. Ever present, Nigel Goldsmith was the goal scorer for Colby. For Onken, it was Matthew McNee with 2. His first senior debut goal, so well done, Matthew. Kieran Brown as well scored 1, Tim, from the halfway line. Something special.
Like the roof.
Exactly. Good result for Onken.
It is indeed. Jim's 0, Maloo 5.
Yeah, Jordan Kreipner with a hat-trick, so
They both
good
scored
battle.
hat-tricks,
Yeah,
though.
they can battle it out on the dinner table. We'll leave it to them. And Mike Kenny got 2 goals for Maloo, so another good result for them.
And it was Michael 1, Douglas and District 4.
3-1 at half-time, 4-1 at the end. Dylan Quayle with the goal. Rick Delaney from the penalty spot. Should we mention Rick's actually was serving a suspension for walking football? How does that work out? How does that work out? We'll leave Rick to explain what went on. Actually, 2 of them, to be fair, got suspended. But walking football, Rick Delaney, but he's allowed to play in this one, so that's fine.
Because it's not walking.
Exactly. Tony Stewart got 1, and Joey Waddington got the other one for D&D.
You've just shamed him, haven't you?
He deserves to be shamed. Walking football,
Walking
getting
football.
a red card.
That's just not on, is it?
No, it's
Tony Mepham, thank you very much indeed.